What is up, guys, and welcome to the start of my new series where we will be playing in World Arena, and I'll just be logging my progress, playing all the games that I play for this season of World Arena that just started, and be posting it onto YouTube, mostly because I don't really have the time to stream right now because I'm kind of busy, but hopefully in the future, after this series ends, I can start streaming and play some World Arena for you guys, because that is the late game content of Epic 7, so yeah, basically my account, pretty standard, right? I've reached Emperor in World Arena. I haven't really ever finished there because I don't have the time to grind it. But in regular arena, of course, Legend 1 for the Sky Stones. So let's just hop right into it, actually, and just get started. I'm not gonna play too off meta for the placements because I think they have more weight in how you place. But maybe I'll play some fun units as well. And for placements, this is a pretty long queue. But last season, I've had a lot of success playing with like ML Landy, ML Lilius, of course, those units. So we'll see how it carries over into this season. Oh yeah, and of course they changed it, right? So you can't see your opponent's name, which is interesting. So usually I do ban Zio and then Lua. Oh, actually I can't ban two because it's placements. I guess I'll just ban Lua. I think Lua is just too toxic of a unit. And we do get a Lionheart Sermia ban here, so maybe I'll just go ML Landy because that's probably one of the best picks into ML Landy as a damage dealer. Conquerlius is pretty decent as well, but can never go wrong with the Casino unit here. Always very, very good. And of course, he will take the Conquerlius. Just gonna go Arrowell here. And I don't even know if I have my Ocean Breeze Luca geared because of me swapping around here. It looks like I don't have her gear, so I do have to fix her and put her on some gear after this. But it's fine. I'll just pick Meteor Coward here. Pretty decent pick into Conquerlius. Not a huge counter, but just equal power. And we do have a 5-star Awakened Apocalypse Ravi, so he's missing out on some stats here. But he does have the skin. Okay, so this is interesting. I do kind of want to pick some injury here. I think I'm gonna pick ML Shu because she does have that detonation damage on an injury, which will do a lot of damage versus ML Vivian here. And it should also deal with his entire team very well because bandwidth's on 5. And then after, I think I will end up going probably Ikarina. Seems like a decent pick here into the Apoc Ravi and also the Vivian. I can strip the immunity off with Airwell and Meteor Coward. This is going to be banned for sure. Yeah, I can strip off LRK's immunity that he puts up on his team, so it makes it so that I will be able to defense break with Karina, but she does get banned, so it is fine. So imprints here, this is looking alright. I haven't played RTA at all during preseason, so I have to make sure my imprints are looking okay here. And looks like they are pretty decent. Yep, so good to go. Not missing out on anything, so let's get into the battle here. He should take the first turn with Conquerlius, unless it's like a very slow or ungeared Conquerlius. Yeah, my ML Shu is only like 260 speed.
Seizing victory is seizing the future. I'll make you taste despair. I won't fall.
So let's see who he provokes, and I do resist. I think it's wait. I had immunity. Okay. My immunity didn't get stripped here, so I'm gonna go into the Apoc Ravi to start stacking this injury here.
I'll do anything for her.
And then I guess I'll just rip the S3. Cleanse those attack debuffs, and yeah, he doesn't really have any way to strip it anymore after ML released S3.
Come on, come at me.
And whatever he goes into will live for sure. It's already at 18k health. You can see ML Shu, big value here. And I think I want to go into the... it's a pretty tough decision. I'll go into Vivian here. I mean, she's the biggest problem on the enemy side. Just because Apoc Ravi won't ever do anything when my ML Shu is just constantly going to be... Oh, and we get a surrender. So, yeah. I think he kind of realized his game was kind of screwed. So you can kind of see... Drafting makes a huge difference. In placements, if you just draft well, you'll win like 90% of the time, I'd say. It's all about drafting until you get to like championish. And yeah, I was right. My Ocean Breeze Luca wasn't on gear, so I'm glad I checked because yeah, that would have been very bad. But I'm pretty sure my setup for her was something like this. I wonder where Ring went. I think it's on my Tamarin right now. Yeah, because I was using her for some PvE, and then I do believe I had these boots. I guess this was for Nightmare Queen. This is why I had these on those units. But yeah, this is my Ultramarines Luca. You can see I was missing out on a ton of speed and stats. I guess I'll just talk about it really quickly. She's super good into Concilius, and she can, cleanse the attack down buff with her S3. She will cut with her S2, and then apply decrease the chance and silence. You guys probably know if you guys play against her, but mine's at about 284% effect resist for those AOLs, even though she sometimes still gets debuffed, but still pretty decent. But yeah, waiting for another game, guys. Shouldn't take too long, I don't think. Yeah, there we go. Only 20 seconds. And yeah, it's kind of weird how you can still see profile cards, but they're still hiding the names of people, because I feel like the character cards are way more memorable than the names of people, to be honest. At least in the lower, I guess, like championish, emperorish. Obviously in Legend, you're gonna memorize the names of people you fight. But I'll go for Navy Captain Landy again. If you guys have her, she's always a good first pick, no matter what's banned, because even though she gets counter-picked, she can still win against her counters. And if they counter-pick your Navy Captain Landy, you can pick counters into their counters, and you're just kind of at an advantage. So some people here would pick like Concilius LHC, but I think what I'm gonna do is just go for Meteor Coward here. He did pick Double Knight, which is kind of bad because I also believe my Yulha is off Aureus. Need to swap around my gear. As you guys can see, it's my first time coming back to RTA, so I have a lot of my gear on PvE units. So let's just go for Concilius here. Maybe we'll go for a no Aureus draft. And just pick a lot of bruisers because my gear is kind of wonky. Should be okay. But typically, yeah, having an Aureus is very nice. We have Karina coming out.
Is that all you had to
and Lone Crescent Bologna. So this is a pretty good game for Savior Aiden, if I could find her. There she is. I don't think I can have her solo DPS though, because mine's on lifesteal. If Navy Captain Landy gets banned against that team, they're way too tanky. So I think maybe I just pick DJB for the barriers. Seems pretty good. Also immunity. It's a tough decision. Could also just go Lionheart Sirmia. I think I'll do that, because they do have Lone Crescent Bologna. Although she might be able to one-shot my LHC because mine's on the my Lermia's on a pretty damage-heavy build. She's at max crit damage on Golden Rose. But we shall see. I'm pretty sure we'll be okay though.
I'm bored.
Ooh, and there's a Spectre Tenebria, which I don't really mind too much. I think I ban Karina here. And she does ban my Lermia. And I think this is fine because I do have Navy Captain Landy to just potentially wipe her out in one combo. Especially with attack buff, right? And Lion, or not Lion, what am I saying? Navy Captain Landy can't be stunned, remember, so it's gonna be hard to shut her down. He's gonna have to one-shot her with his Lone Crescent Bologna here, but I should be able to get this provoke off. He doesn't have a cleanser. Do get attack down, which is always very good. And it looks like this guy is lagging. He is on the Asia server, so maybe that's why. I'm playing cross server here. I do get the provoke, which is very crucial. I think if I miss that, and I miss the decreased attack, I'd be in a bad spot because my Navy Captain Landy can get one-shotted. But I assume he would S3 here. I don't see a reason why not to, just to get it on cooldown.
Weapon system deploying now.
Some people like to S1 on LR Crow for the speed buff, and then S3, because his S3 scales with damage, right? I believe. But the scaling is pretty bad, actually, so you don't really need to. Yeah, and as you can see, his Spectre Tenebria is already almost dead. And I guess, yeah, at this point, like, usually when people one bar like this, it's because they're alt tabbing like on their phone. This guy's probably realizing this game's like pretty fucked for him. This should one shot, even though it's lifesteal. Yep.
Another trial to
Wow.
overcome.
Guys, Savior Aiden is super balanced, huh? Just one-shots dark units like that through Escort. Or I guess there was an Escort, but through Adamant Shield. Now he's probably like, huh, what do I do? But yeah, you can see just by outdrafting,
Don't ever ignore the
pretty easy to
power
win. Now,
of
albeit I do have ML5 stars I'm
something to
playing, but
protect.
if you just know what counters what units,
Do anything for
it's very
her.
easy to win because a lot of people don't really understand what beats what.
With my authority as mediator.
So hopefully the series will allow you to take a peek into my brain and hope
want
you
to
get
try
to
me?
at least like Masters. If you guys follow what I do, you should be able to get to Masters pretty easily. Just because Masters will get you that skin, right? So yeah, at this point, even with that shield, like what does he do here? He's gonna go into
I will step on
my Savior Aiden. Even if he kills it,
Never fight a
I don't
losing
think there's anything you can really do.
battle. Allow me
I'm
to
just gonna go
purify.
into the
These
air wall. I don't want to
big
reset the cooldown of LRK's S3.
Obey.
It is
if
pretty
you
much his
wish to
only win
live.
condition at this point if I just give him a
This
ton of
is
S3. But he should only realistically get one more here.
Need me to go easy on you?
I think he's like 3 turns off. Oh, he's 1 turn. I guess I did proc
Focus.
Navy Captain Landy's salvo, that's why. But he does have it up next
I
turn,
made
so
it in
keep
the
that in
nick of
mind.
time.
But pretty much, as soon as I take my Navy Captain Landy turn here, I just win
If you're
because
scared,
his
run.
barrier will be dropping on S10A and I have souls to use my S1
I'll take
salvo
your life.
into the S10A. If this doesn't bring my ML Landy turn, yeah, perfect. So she doesn't cut.
Know your place.
So yeah, she'll take her turn, and then she's basically dead. Surprised he's not conceding. He's really trying with that Zolbrand here. Wow.
Play
The
with
time has come.
No, why did it bring me to Karak? Now I have to wait again.
I'm here.
waiting. If it just brought one of my DPS units, I would have won here. Well, how was he emoting? He's emoting but waiting? What? Okay, cool. And on that note, I think I'm gonna end the video here. But if you guys want to see more of this series, let me know in the comments down below and hit that like button. And as always, if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel because you'll get updates when videos like this release. But hopefully you guys have fun with this series. I think it's gonna be very fun because I don't really touch on RTA too much or World Arena too much, especially until now. And hopefully this is like a new way for you guys to enjoy watching content on my channel. But yeah, peace out guys, and I'll see you guys next video.